Pleasure to meet you. So, hey guys, I'm here at Bantam Coffee Roasters in Gettysburg. I just felt like shooting another quickie on the way out. I've got to leave tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, there's so many conventions and what have you. I mean, there are car conventions and, as you know, ghost conventions. A lot of those.
We've got creature feature.
Creature feature.
So on the wall here.
Ah, cool.
Tommy Chong's gonna be there.
Really? No kidding.
Yeah. That's this coming weekend.
That's awesome. Oh dear. It's so aggravating. I'm a slave to the grind, quasi retail, so I'm always working the weekends. As you know by now, you tend to see me the midweek because that's when I've got my time off, kind of Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Mine are Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yep. Classic.
I'm working at my other job.
Okay. What's the other job?
I work with adults with developmental disabilities. I'm a job coach for them, so I'm on.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Wherever they work.
Excellent. Wow, that's awesome. I always tell myself if I ever get, you know what, it's kind of an excuse, but I mean, my job, I only have one day off a week. I don't have two, like most folks. I tend to work about 50 hours a week, and
I work nearly 50 between the two jobs.
yeah, that's about my load
And
too.
my
But
only day off, like fully, is Sundays.
yeah, it stinks. It's I mean, it is what it is. But and on the flip side, it's nice to be off in the midweek because things aren't as busy, you know.
Yeah.
Some things are a little cheaper, like hotels. Speaking of which, as you know, I'm always up here in the midweek, and it would cost me a pretty penny if I came by on the weekends all the time.
Yep. Especially with around here.
Yep. I would normally pick up some goodies, as I sometimes do, but gosh, I am so stuffed. I had this humongo burger at ABC.
I've never been there. I hear it's really good.
You're kidding.
I drive by it every day.
You gotta be kidding me.
I just went to the upper crust for the first time on Saturday.
Oh. I've been to almost every restaurant here in town. I mean, there are a couple I still have to make. These are cool. One of these next times I come in, I'm gonna
I live in that hoodie.
get a t-shirt or a hoodie here. But I love this place. I'm so glad you guys are open, and so glad you're open the whole off season.
Mm-hmm.
It is getting chilly out there tonight.
Yeah, it was cold like all day. I was so surprised when I was leaving for my other job at noon, and it was like 40-something degrees.
Yeah.
Especially when someone told me it's gonna be 80 on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I'm
See,
like, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm if the weather isn't going to be absolutely horrible, I come up with any excuse to come up here. I mean, as I probably told you, I'm from Central Maryland. It's not too far away, but you know, the hotels and the dining out kind of add up.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, somebody just got a promotion, so
Hi.
yeah. I'd say it's about time, but I mean, it turns out at the place I work at, some people have been there for literally decades, and
No advancement.
yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes it's probably their choice. You know, you get if they got locked into the good contracts back in the good old days, and plus it's a union job, so some of them are probably making a little bit less than management, but yet have like half the responsibility. So, hey, there's a lot to be said for that.
For some of them, they might just be happy with where they are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all types, and trust me, I'm not really looking forward to the additional responsibility, but I am looking forward to a nice bump in pay because it's yeah, not doing too great financially up till now, but luckily and finally that's about to change.
Me with my two jobs and still barely scraping by to pay my bills.
Trust me, and
Student loans that are out the wazoo.
and it's right, and it's not getting any better out there, is it?
No.
Every time I turn around, something's getting more expensive. Well, everything's getting more expensive. Rent, food, everything. It's
Random
getting ridiculous.
student loans pop up out of nowhere. Bye, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye, bye. You stay on top of those classes. Oh, I'm working on it. You know what you want?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the regular old hot, large maple latte.
People love that maple magic.
Yeah, well, it's still cold enough. I can't believe it's gonna be 80. I have been waiting for the rosebuds to bloom. Really looking forward to that. I'm a nature nut, and around the park it's just so beautiful.
I'm sure you've been on Carroll Creek down in Frederick.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, yep, that's right. I forgot. You're familiar with the area.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a really, really cool spot.
My mom says the cherry blossoms have started to bloom.
Yeah, they have. Things are finally starting to pick up there. I've seen a number of flowering trees just kind of kicking off. The rosebud trees are, I think, a little bit later. They should bloom, I think, in about another 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, rosebuds usually are when it's a bit warmer.
They are so pretty. I was trying to remember exactly, so I had to go back to my video reel, and I taped them here in Gettysburg. It was in May, but I think probably halfway through April they'll start to come out. Really bummed me out. There's a park by Devil's Den. I don't know how familiar you are with the park, but there's a whole lot of them by Devil's Den that are you got the rock formations, and then you had rosebuds all over the place, and they cleared a large swath of it for some weird reason. I'm not exactly sure why.
Maybe they were dead?
Well, that's a good reason. I'm just not sure. Maybe, yeah, they were on their last legs, so to speak.
Or maybe they'll have to do some construction there and figure might as well get it out of the way now.
Gosh, I hope not. It's certainly one of the most beautiful areas of the park. I used to kind of feel guilty for admiring the beauty around that area because a lot of bad things happened there. But that was a long time ago, and while I certainly respect and revere what happened in this town, it's also very beautiful.
Yep.
It's even aside from that particular area, these little link. I'm gonna take one of these and use it for a bookmark.
Go for it. We actually have a drink that we're launching for it. It's a cherry blossom. What's called the cherry blossom? It's cherry syrup, espresso, soda.
Oh, cool. Well, I will give that a shot.
I think we're launching it this coming weekend or next weekend, one of the two.
Okay. Well, again, I love that you guys are here. I mean, I'm usually on Steinwehr. Tonight I took the budget route, and I decided to give the Super 8 of 15 a try, and it's really very decent.
Okay.
As far as budget hotels go, I mean, you kind of roll the dice with these things. I've come to find out, no matter how big the name is, I think almost every hotel these days, even from big chains, are independently owned and operated. It seems like.
Yeah.
So you could have a really bad, let's just say, for example, in this case, you could have a really bad experience with a Super 8 somewhere else, but the one in Gettysburg is really quite good.
I've heard things on and off about the one over on 40 in Frederick.
It is too bad. A lot of Frederick hotels leave a lot to be desired, and I love the area. As you know, now there were a couple that kind of passed the test, but they are on the pricey side. It's not an arm and a leg. It's not the Waldorf, but they're the most expensive ones in town.
Yeah, I think the one I've had the best experiences with is the one. For the life of me, I can't remember what it is, but it's there on Opossum Town Pike
Okay.
by the Roy Rogers.
Alrighty. Ooh, I'm up to 10 minutes. Guys, hope you enjoyed the quick tour of Bantam and your little meet up with Rose. We'll see you later.